and welcome to another week of Dating Indefinitely. Woo. Oh, you weren't going to do it. I thought we wooed every time. Apparently not. Thank you for coming back. We love having you guys. So this week, we wanted to focus on something that is a more spicier topic, which is
Spicier.
because it's not going to cause arguments, but dating turnoffs. Even with your spouse or significant other that you've been for a while, we can still have those dating turnoffs. But we wanted to share them in a way that we know you can still share them in a loving way without hurting the other person's feelings.
I can't promise that.
I know. I'm scared to see what he's going to say. My things are pretty chill, I feel like. And we're also, this is not necessarily things that we do. Some of it is. I'm not going to be specific on like he does this. I might say that. But this is something that I've heard from a lot of different women that I know, and just even stuff I've seen from social media that women struggle with their significant others, or men struggle with their significant others as well. So let's talk about it. All right. So turn off.
Real quick, what episode is this? Is this 8?
Yeah, I
Wow.
think this is 8. We're on episode 8, guys. We're almost in double digits.
Yeah, that's
Woo.
actually pretty.
It's pretty, yeah, it's an
That's
accomplishment.
legitness,
Yeah,
man.
because when we started this podcast, you guys, we really didn't know if we didn't know if we were gonna do one episode and be like, nah, this is not for us. This is not gonna work.
No, I think we're, what would you call it? Like media
savvy.
Yeah, like not savvy, but just like enthusiasts. Like we like
We like
working
doing
with
this.
gear and stuff.
And this is something that we can do together. So
Yeah.
it's been fun, and we're happy to have you guys. So my first turnoff in dating that
Oh, we're going right into it.
Yes. He does a really good job at this. You have done it sometimes, but not opening the door for you, like whether it be a car door or just regular door on dates, or just in general, like whenever you
I'm
guys
pretty
are
good
together.
about that.
You're pretty good about that. I just feel like that's a big one in relationships, is kind of after you're done dating and you're married or you're engaged, or like you've hit that spot of, I don't know, you feel like you don't have to do certain things because you're not dating anymore, air quotes. But I still think, I'm about gentlemen, and I think men should still open the door for their wife and significant other. So that's just me. What do you think? Do you think you should still open the door?
I mean, yeah, I try to. I mean, to me, that's just like not even. To me, that's just like being respectful towards your partner. That's just respect.
No, and I agree. That's why I think it's kind of a turnoff, because it's like, oh, like why won't you open the
brother?
Why didn't you open the door for me? So yeah, you've done a very good job at that. I still catch myself.
Well,
but what I'll do, I won't, if we're out on a date and he forgets to open the car door or something, I won't open the door for myself. I'll stand there and I'll stare at him until he's like, "Ew," and he'll walk back around and open the door. It's very occasional though that I have to do that.
Here's something they need to know.
Okay.
My car only unlocks with the physical key on my on the driver's side. Okay, I can't unlock the door from the passenger side, and my remote no longer works. I've tried to get it fixed. I have to order a new one. I'm not gonna order a new one
because that's expensive.
Because it's like $100 for a new one. That's stupid. So I have to go to my side, unlock it, and then I have to come back around.
Yes.
Or I can just go to my side, tweak it twice, and then it unlocks all the doors, and you're already there. So you just
then I just open my own door.
I don't. I'll do my best a lot of times, but
like I said, he does a really good job. There's still sometimes that I have to open it myself.
But this is recent, because back then I would just
Yeah.
click the remote, unlock it, just come and just open the door for you.
Yeah.
And then I can go to my
So
side.
it's about convenience.
No, it's not convenience. It's just that recently it's like,
It's like, less convenient.
It's less convenient. It is less convenient. It is convenience.
Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, do you want to do one?
Well, I guess this is just a general one.
Okay.
And you don't really do this. There's times that you do, but and there's times you do this, but like it's when I'm driving and trying to talk to you, but like you're like in a conversation with like your girls or something, or like
my ladies. Shout out to my ladies.
Which is fine, but like especially like if we're going out on a date or something, and you're like, hold on, I just got, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
I am very bad about that, putting my phone down.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I was just doing this, but I haven't mentioned it in the microphone. Being on your phone too much, yeah.
Yes.
Just, and again, like you don't really do this. You've done it a few times when it's like I'm trying to tell you a story, or I'm like talking to you and I'm driving, and then you're just like going at it on your phone. Not necessarily in a bad way. Yeah. Like there's just something
going on.
Yeah. So.
And I reply, yeah, or and I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
I agree to something and I don't know what he said.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, right.
And you're like, what did I just say?
What are you answering? Like, what do you think I just said?
I don't know. I'm just making a general agreement.
If anything, like if something's going down and you need to respond, you can be like, hold on, give me a second. Let me just, okay. Cool. And then I can like turn up the music and then do my own thing.
Yeah. No, I should be better about that. So I could see that being
no, but you don't do it that much. Like you really don't. Yeah. It's not that.
But I know I have done it.
You have done it, and I'm bad about being on my phone. I love playing my little skate game, True Skate. Oh, It's such a good. It's just anyway.
Yes.
I feel like that's like. Anyway, I don't know. I'll leave.
No. I get that one. That one's a good one just for anybody.
I feel like just get off your phone.
I feel like most people struggle with that, especially on date nights, is forgetting to put the phone down, forgetting to focus and be in the moment. So I think that's one we can all resonate with. So yeah. Okay, I would say this is kind of a funny one because he doesn't do it on purpose.
Why do you have so many? You only gave me 2 options.
Oh. I don't know. Okay. Trying to stand up and leave the restaurant before I'm done eating. That makes me so mad, you guys. He's done it a few times, and I know it's not intentional, but I will be like mid-bite, like end of my food, like we're almost done, but like end of my food, he's been done for a second because I'm a slow eater.
You are really slow.
Sorry. And I will be like mid-bite of my last bite, and he's like, all right. You ready to go? Because he'd already like paid the bill and stuff. And I'll be like, no, I mean, I'm still eating. And he'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were still eating. And I'm like,
It's because we were there for like 2 hours at this point.
You're so rude.
I finished an hour and a half ago. Like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
So that is one little turn off for me is make sure your partner's done eating their food before you start to get up.
Okay.
That may be a random one. I don't know if anybody else struggles with that, but okay, go ahead.
Well, I guess I'll share my last one.
Okay, and then I'll share my last 2.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this one's gonna be a little aggressive.
Oh, great. Okay, guys.
And this is you're saying dating, Breathe. So like this goes back to like when you're initially dating and getting to know each other and kicking off. Now we've gotten to the point where this is not an issue for you and me. Okay.
So this is a past issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
And I probably could have worded this a little better.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Needing too much attention. Now, that sounds terrible. I know, that sounds terrible.
That does sound terrible.
Maybe I could have worded that differently. What I mean was like when you're dating someone as a guy, especially like in, you're not even 20 yet or maybe early 20s. You want to go hang out with the dudes, okay? So it's like you have a busy week, right? Especially like for me, I went to school. I worked a full-time job. Actually, I worked a full-time job and a part-time job. And I wanted to go hang out with you on specific days. Like I made time for you. I did. Did my best, and I made sure I did because I wanted to see you, not because I had to. Yeah. I'm dating you at this point. Like I don't have to see you if I don't want to, but I do. And like I want to go hang out with the boys. I want to go. I want to be like, hey, I don't want to go out today. I just want to stay in my room. I want to throw on Call of Duty and just be here for 3 hours kicking it with the boys.
Yes. And
that's it. Just like being understanding of like giving your partner space to go live their life
so the
and do their own thing.
The turnoff is not being understanding.
If that's the
like you need like on my side needing you too much in the words of like you need to not go hang out with the boys because I need you so.
Yes.
Okay, I could see that. Still a little
hey man.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know about that one.
I got guys who are like, yes.
And we'll see. We'll see if they're watching with their ladies, how they react that way.
Hey man. Stay strong, brother.
But that's a past one. That's not a curtain turn.
No, I mean I don't really go out and hang out with anyone at this point. I'm just like
we're talking to our beginner daters over here, not our veterans of relationships.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you want to go hang out with like me next week, okay, here's a good example. And you're very understanding of this. I am. At this, like
you
really.
Guys, I've gotten to the point where I am the most amazing, understanding
you
person.
Are incredible. You are incredible. I love you.
Excuse my French, but I'm a kick-ass wife.
Yeah, you are. You are. You are the best. Yes. No, she is. Like next week, I want to go skate with my brother and with some homies.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I've been busy as shit. And
we're using all of the foul language this episode, you guys. I'll put some warnings.
And I want to go skate.
Yeah.
And at this point, you've gotten to the point where you're like, baby, go skate.
Okay.
But like now you understand.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we could turn that to maybe that's a turnoff that some people are dealing with currently in their relationships of marriage or long-term relationships that you're still struggling with understanding, which is understandable. I've had my moments of struggling, or I have struggled with understanding still. So that could still be kind of dating marriage turnoffs for your significant other because they need you to be understanding. And if you're not, then that's kind of like ugh.
It's unfair to both sides.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely unfair to both sides, but try to just watch yourself in the understanding areas. But yeah. Okay, that's
see, that wasn't bad, right?
That wasn't too bad.
It's
I was
like
about to get
giving your partner their personal,
here, but it's fine.
No, like giving them their own like space to do what they need to do.
Yes. Okay. I feel like this one's a big one for women. Is when your man never plans the date. I feel like that is a big one. You do pretty good at planning some dates. I am very much the romantic one in the relationship. That's how I was raised. Like my mom was really good at planning. And sorry guys, I have to cough.
My family was very last minute. Let's figure it out.
Yeah. And my family came from long lines of planning. So I am very much, if I have an idea of a date, I'm planning it that whole week. I'm making a big deal about it. Not everybody has to do that. That is not everybody's thing, which is totally fine.
Nope.
So in my instance, sometimes it can be a little bit of a turnoff when I have to plan every single date because I mean, you want to feel taken care of, you want to feel special, like somebody's planning something for you, which he has done, which we have talked about, and he's done an amazing job at being better at that. But I know there are a lot of marriages and relationships that still really struggle with that. So I would say just discuss it, because if you never bring it up and you never talk about it, then honey, you're never going to get that date planned. He is never going to plan that date for you if he doesn't know and he doesn't.
See, for
you don't talk about it.
For me, when I'm like thinking of a date, I'm like, okay, we could like do this. And then I'm like, okay, that's good. Okay, okay, we'll leave
There's
it.
There's not much planning that goes into it.
And then like the day comes and I'm like, oh, I thought we could do this. Let's figure it out. How can we like make this work? is kind of my thing.
Yeah.
But I understand.
He's gotten better about not asking me, because there's a difference between him being like, I thought we could do this. What do you think? Like, if you want to do something different, we could do that.
Well, yeah, because like, what if you don't want to do that?
Yes, and I agree. That's trying to be considerate, but at the same time, then you're still leaving it up to the woman to be like, okay, well, we should probably do this, and we could do, like, we end up still kind of planning the date somehow, and that is definitely the turnoff. Is just, so we want it all planned. We want it to not even think about it. We get exhausted too. We work. We want to have that special night where everything is planned. We don't have to think about anything. So that is definitely,
you want your partner to take control.
Yeah. I understand. Nice when your partner takes control. So that's definitely one that we've struggled with, but also have gotten through and are reaching a good point now of planning dates.
I do my best.
He does do his best. Okay, here's my last one: is canceling dates, or dates or plans for something better, meaning you've had a date night planned all week. Maybe it was just a home date, which doesn't make it any less important. But your partner turns around maybe day before, day of, and it's like, hey, I actually got invited to do this. I'm going to go do it. And it's no kind of like acknowledgement that you just canceled a date with your partner. So I don't know. I think that's kind of a big turnoff in marriage. And
okay, but what if like look, I don't feel like I ever do this. I don't. No, I can't recall a time that I've done that.
A big thing that you do.
But what if, like, I don't know, someone's like, yo, I got tickets to go see this band that was sold out. Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Then what?
And see, in instances like that, I would say talk to your partner and be like, hey, something really exciting is happening. Is it okay if I go? Like, ask permission. I know we don't want to fall into that area of you have to ask permission to do everything in marriage. Like, that's not the case, but it's being considerate of the other one's feelings to be like, hey, is it okay if I do this? Because I really want to go do this. I know we had plans, but this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. That I think is totally fine. Now, if it's like a mundane thing that it's like, hey, we're just going to go
kick it.
We're just going to go hang. Then it's like, you could do that at any time. We planned this date night, so you need to be respectful and stick to it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that he does that.
I never do that.
Yeah, he does.
I'd rather just
he very much home. Respects our time. Oh yeah, he's a homebody, so he would much rather be here with me than even go out.
Yep.
But I just know that there's couples that struggle with that, and I think it's something that needs to be talked about, because I think a lot of times we feel like feeling like we're being needy, which we're not being needy. We're just asking for respect and consideration. So I think it's something worth talking about in relationships if you struggle with that. But yeah, those are just some general turnoffs that we feel like we've heard about or we've seen in social media, or just a lot of different experiences. And these are things we've also struggled with in the past or currently. So definitely something we wanted to bring up, and we hope you guys got something out of that, and maybe you feel motivated to talk to your own spouse or significant other about. Okay, let's move into our rapid fire fun questions. Get a little bit lighter about it.
I use ChatGPT to generate these. Just want to point that out.
Okay.
Okay,
so rapid fire questions. I'll go first. Hot chocolate or apple cider?
Hot chocolate.
Good choice. I like hot chocolate too.
Again, I use ChatGPT to generate these.
Oh my gosh.
Ridiculous. How many bones have I broken?
My gosh. 6?
No. Where did you get 6 from?
I don't know. I just made a random guess.
You don't know how many times I broke? No?
No. No, wait. Maybe 4?
No.
2?
No.
1?
No.
I don't know, you guys. I don't know my
3.
husband.
You went through all the numbers and skipped the
3. Okay. I don't know. Which ones were it?
When I was a kid, I broke my elbow.
Okay.
And then when I was, this is when I was a toddler. I broke my elbow. When I was a kid, like 3rd grade, I broke my wrist.
I knew that one.
And then last year, I fractured my L1. So I don't know if that considers. I don't know if that counts towards breaking a bone, but it's still a fracture.
You chipped it.
Yeah,
so I'd still say that's a break. If you had to pick, first of all, he hates scary movies. I love them, but I make him watch every Halloween movie I can get him to watch every year. So if there was one Halloween scary movie that is the only one I would ever make you watch over and over and over, which one would it be?
Sinister.
Really?
I love Sinister.
Sinister's really good. If you guys haven't seen it, it's with Ethan Hawke. It's very, very well done. I don't think we've ever seen Sinister 2.
We have. I have.
But it wasn't good, was it?
It's all right.
Sinister 1 is fantastic. If you like scary movies and you haven't seen Sinister, I recommend. Okay, go ahead.
What's our song?
Kiss me.
Okay.
It's a bachata song that
It's actually a remix.
Yeah, it's a remix. But it's a bachata version that we danced to at our wedding.
Yeah, I love that song. You're next.
If you could be without restrictions, without anything holding you back, like money to put it together, anything. If you could be anything for Halloween, what would it be?
The Mandalorian.
Really? Like a full suit? Like a cool suit?
Yeah. With like an actual like Grogu like
animatronic.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I feel like you're a very creative person and you're constantly evolving in your creativity. What skill would you like to learn next?
Oh Lord.
I feel like right now you're learning how to make earrings. So
yeah, you guys, I've never worked with resin before, so I'm testing it out. It was very frustrating because you have to work very quickly, but resin was really fun. I don't know. I've learned a lot of different things over the years, but you know what? I would love to learn like wood burning.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like the wood burning thing.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. Or like, I don't know. There's so many. I want to learn it all.
You will.
Yeah, I will. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to pull our date idea real quick. Give us a second. Okay. Here we go. Okay, pull. Let's see what we get.
Why is it sticky?
Because it's a sticky note, obviously.
Mow the lawn.
No, it does not.
Great idea, baby. It needs mowing.
No, it does not say that. We are not mowing the lawn for our date.
Make our own pizza.
Yes, pizza night. Okay, we'll make a post about it.
I love making pizza.
I do too. Pizza's the best. It's gonna have to be gluten-free and dairy-free for my body that hates me.
Nope, not me.
Well, must be nice.
Yep. Pretty nice.
Whatever. Well, thank you guys for joining us. And we just want to say be considerate and
talk.
And if your partner says something and asks for something that is really bothering them that you do or don't do, I would just say don't make them ask. Don't let it get to the point where they're asking so many times for the same thing. Like, try to really work on it and try to really do what they're asking, because sometimes it's not that hard, and it's not them asking too much. It might feel like they're asking too much, but it's really not. It's just asking to be considerate. So just be considerate of your partner, listen to them, and just do your best and love each other. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
right.
You said it all. I just agree. What she said.
What? Okay, guys. We'll see you later. See you next week. Bye.